boxers, they're like, oh, I can beat him. And you get in the ring, and all of a sudden, you're like, oh yeah, I see his punch, bump, he hit you, and it's bloody sad, mate. Now let me ask this, do you...
They're talking about fighting July 19th.
Oh, man. Barrios.
Why?
I don't like really count age as a factor, but
that haven't fought in I don't know how many years just jumps up and take your spot, and it may win a title.
Boxing pros are split on the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. Some think Pacquiao's legendary skill will prevail, while others favor Barrios' youth and power in this high-stakes battle. Justin Fortune, one of Pacquiao's trainers, has publicly praised the Filipino icon's work ethic and dedication despite his advancing years. Fortune refers to Pacquiao as the Michael Jordan of boxing, highlighting his unmatched competitiveness and longevity. He emphasized that Pacquiao has stayed active over the years, maintaining conditioning and sharpness that belies his age of 46. Expressed confidence that Pacquiao will overcome Barrios, noting his discipline, training, and mental toughness Oscar. If you like this, please subscribe Punch Vista and click the bell icon for more latest and interesting videos.
His age, yeah, I mean, but you know, it's not, listen, he's 45, 46.
Are you leaving jail?
45, 46, but he's not. He's always acting. He's always staying active. He's always doing something, mostly playing basketball, some sort of sport. I mean, cardio. So, no way.
When Nate Diaz beat Conor McGregor, he said, I'm not surprised. So Manny could say that after he beats Barrios, that he wasn't surprised that he's supposed to win?
Well, what they, Diaz beat, I mean, different Diaz, you know.
He's already as fast as he's been all the years. He hasn't lost a beat?
No. Even if he did lose a beat, he's still faster than anyone else out there. But, you know, you just have to set a schedule because he's not 25 anymore. So, yeah.
But what does it mean to boxing that he's back? What does it mean? Like, you can feel the festive energy.
Of course, because he's
an icon.
He's an icon. He's Pacquiao. He's the Jordan of boxing. Simple as that.
No, he has more championships than Jordan. He has 8.
No, you know, I mean, he's
he's an iconic figure. Yeah, he is.
And boxing,
yeah. No, it's true. The sport is hurting. There's nobody like Manny. Well, you're very popular these days.
De La Hoya supports Manny Pacquiao's comeback, believing the veteran's heart and skills stay strong despite his age. He praises Pacquiao's legendary career and says, experience matters more than years. De La Hoya thinks Manny still has enough left in the tank to face younger fighters like Mario Barrios.
I wish him all the best.
Quadra, I love him.
Can he do it?
Quadra? Can he do it? Absolutely. Manny Pacquiao's
Oscar needs.
He's a legend, you know.
Some nice ones, thank you.
He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but I think he can do it. Yeah.
Jeff Mayweather, a former professional boxer and trainer, offered sharp criticism regarding Manny Pacquiao's upcoming world title fight against Mario Barrios. Mayweather argued that Pacquiao has not earned the chance to fight for a world title at this point. According to him, the fighters currently competing in the welterweight division have been diligently working to climb the rankings and secure legitimate chances, while Pacquiao appears to be jumping back into the fray unexpectedly. Mayweather voiced frustration that Pacquiao, who has been largely inactive in recent years, is now set to take a title shot away from active contenders who have been grinding in the division.
Going for another belt, taking on Mario Barrios. What do you make of this?
Well, first of all, before I even talk about the fight, it seems that boxing has changed because this guy's been retired for what, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, what's the last fight, Thurman?
Yeah.
Been a while. He's 46 years old.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is that he's done nothing to be fighting for a world title.
Oh yeah, for certain. Yeah,
So I mean, I don't understand why he's even fighting for a world title.
But to make a comparison, isn't that kind of the same thing though? Really, is like Floyd fighting Conor?
It's not the same.
Why not?
Because.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains it.
But no, I mean, the thing is that he's done nothing to actually be fighting for a world title other than just his name and what he's done in his past.
We'll say, don't you think someone of his stature is legendary?
I mean, his stature is legendary, but still, you have guys that are fighting right now that's fighting to try to get to that number one spot. And basically, you have a guy that hasn't fought in I don't know how many years, just jumps up and take your spot, and it may win a title.
But we see that all the time, right?
Despite skepticism, some analysts point to past examples where older fighters defied expectations. George Foreman famously reclaimed the heavyweight world title at age 45, stunning the boxing world with his comeback win. This example fuels hope. Among Pacquiao's fans, that age need not be a barrier to success in boxing. Foreman's achievement is often cited as proof that, with the right preparation and attitude, veteran fighters can overcome youth and vigor to win glory once more.
Sharp as could be.
Listen, I wish him well. Big George, God rest his soul, was 45 when he won the heavyweight title. Bernard was, 43, 44, 45 when he won his third world title. So, I mean, listen, miracles can happen. He's focused, he looks fit, and I wish him well. I love him. Wish him the best.
Popular boxing commentator Raleigh Romero offered a different viewpoint, saying that the outcome of the fight is secondary to Pacquiao's legacy. Romero pointed out that Pacquiao's status as a legend is already cemented, making the result less important. He applauded Pacquiao's willingness to continue competing regardless of the risks involved, saying that this attitude is rare and admirable. Additionally, Romero expressed interest in possibly fighting Pacquiao himself in the future, underscoring the respect Pacquiao commands within the boxing community.
Which fighters actually fought?
Rolly Pacquiao.
Well, Barrios, do you think he beats Barrios?
Don't matter if he beats Barrios or not. Still Rolly Pacquiao. How many losses does Pacquiao have? Oh, that's another thing, bro. Pacquiao another one that don't give a fuck about losses, and everyone keep tuning in for him, right? Bro, all that undefeated shit, that don't mean shit if you're not fighting nobody. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Former Olympic boxer Tony Jeff gave a sobering assessment of Pacquiao's return. Bout. He stressed that this is not an exhibition match, but a serious full-length fight planned for 12 rounds against a younger prime athlete in Mario Barrios. Jeffrey warned that given Pacquiao's age of 46, the physical demands and pace of a professional title fight will be intense and brutal. He likened the situation to Mike Tyson's ill-fated comeback, which ended quickly and painfully, suggesting that Pacquiao might face a similarly harsh outcome.
2-minute rounds, or it's not like one of these Floyd Mayweather fights where he is fighting someone who's unknown for an exhibition and getting millions and millions of dollars. If Manny was doing that, I'd be like, oh yeah, makes more sense than fighting a bloody world champion. No, this is different. He's doing a 12 3-minute round world title fight against a current world champion in Mario Barrios, who is only 29 years old and in his prime right now. Now, before I talk about why boxers think it's a good idea to come out of retirement and the dangers behind that, I want to talk about the first thing that goes when a boxer is getting old. Now, Manny Pacquiao retired 4 years ago. The last time he won a fight was in 2019. And when you have not been training consistently, like I know Manny hasn't, because he's running for Senate in the Philippines right now. And when I retired, I was only 27 years old. And what happens is you think, oh, look, I'm seeing these boxers, I can beat him. And then you go in the gym and you're like, oh yeah, you're training. But the first thing that goes in a boxer, do you know what it is? It's not the speed of the punches. It's not your footwork. It's not even your fitness. It's not even your punch power. That's what people say is your last thing that goes. It is your timing. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when you've been boxing consistently for years and you're in front of someone and you can tell when they're going to throw a punch. You can see the little twitch in the arm or just the way they move. You see that punch coming, that split second boom, you get out of the way of it. You see it coming, boom, you get out of the way of it. Well, you don't lose seeing that punch coming. You can always see the punch coming, but what you do lose is the ability to get out of the way of that punch. So you'll be in there and you're like, oh, you're going to throw the punch, boom, and you hit you with it. Where back.
Current boxing star Terence Crawford voiced a measured uncertainty regarding Pacquiao's chances while acknowledging Pacquiao's legendary status. Crawford noted that age is a factor that cannot be ignored. However, he also admitted that in boxing, surprises do happen, and Pacquiao's success would upend current narratives and criticisms. Crawford's comments show the tension between respect for Pacquiao's career and the harsh realities of competing against younger fighters.
There's a rumor going around this week that Manny Pacquiao is going to return. What do you make of that?
I don't know. We shall see. I don't know.
Do you think he's too old at 46 to fight Barrios?
I can't say if he's too old or not. You know, if he get in there and win, then everybody will be saying different. So I don't put no limit on an all-time great like Manny Pacquiao.
The boxing community and fans worldwide are closely watching Manny Pacquiao's comeback, drawing notable comparisons to George Foreman's historic return to championship success at the age of 45. Foreman's success is widely regarded as a benchmark for aging fighters defying conventional expectations in the sport. Many experts and enthusiasts believe that Pacquiao's unparalleled work ethic, sustained energy, and illustrious career provide him with a realistic chance to repeat this amazing feat, despite the undeniable physical challenges that come with age. Pacquiao's technical skill, ring intelligence, and mental toughness remain dangerous assets. His return is not only seen as a quest for another title, but also as a testament to perseverance and love for boxing. While skepticism about the physical demands at this stage exists, the respect for Pacquiao's legacy drives widespread hope that he can once again achieve greatness in the ring.
George Foreman can win a title at 45 years old, and Bernard Hopkins can do it at 49 years old, then Manny Pacquiao can win a world title at 46 years old. I see this narrative quite a bit online, and there's a difference between Foreman and Hopkins situations and Pacquiao situation. I mean, Foreman was a heavyweight, and usually guys in the bigger weight classes, they can still compete as they get older, because they rely more on power and size, and less on footwork and speed. Right, Foreman, he knocked out more to win the titles. Now, Hopkins, he did have a pretty impressive skill set at 49 years old to outbox Shumenov, but again, the guy was heavier, 175 pounds, and he had never been stopped in his career, so he had less wear and tear on his body and chin. Whereas someone at the lower weight classes like Pacquiao, he relies more on speed, footwork, and volume, and these sorts of attributes will be worse at 46 years old. Not to mention, he has been stopped a couple times, and he will be the smaller man than Barrios. So the odds are really stacked against him, and I don't completely count him out because he is so great and skilled, so I would give him a small chance. But Pacquiao winning would be more impressive than what Foreman or Hopkins did, because Manny's trying to do it at a smaller weight class.
Veteran boxer Ricky Hatton offered a grounded and cautionary perspective on Manny Pacquiao's comeback, expressing concern. Hatton questioned the judgment of boxing authorities for approving a world title fight involving a 46-year-old athlete, highlighting the potential risks to both Pacquiao's health and the sport's credibility. He argued that in the pursuit of commercial success and public spectacle, safety protocols and ethical considerations may be taking a back seat.
4 years he's fighting for the WBC welterweight title. That's July the 19th in Vegas, ironically. What did you make of that news when you heard it?
Well, it's boxing today, innit? To be honest with you, boxing's thing. You know, if you can let a 58-year-old Mike Tyson box a Jake Paul, then well, Manny Pacquiao coming back at 46 doesn't look too bad, does it? But if Manny is coming back though, you know, Tyson was coming back fighting Jake Paul. Manny's coming back fighting for the world title. But, and I say this with love, you know, how has Manny got his world title shot? He's been retired 6 years. He can't. He's got that on a previous successes, hasn't he? You know, to walk straight after being retired so many years ago, straight into a world title fight. How is that allowed possible? What happened? Surely he must have been dropped out of the rankings when he retired. All of a sudden he decided to make a comeback. They put him straight in at #1 contender. I think only boxing can answer that.
I think did you say fifth, Joe? He's been already placed fifth in the world.
Drawing a parallel to Mike Tyson's return to the ring in his later years, Hatton emphasized that such matchups, especially those marked by wide age and physical condition disparities, can diminish the sport's competitive integrity. He warned that, while nostalgia and star power draw attention, they could eventually overshadow fair competition and responsible matchmaking. Hatton's comments reflect a broader concern among boxing purists who value legacy, athletic merit, and fighter welfare over financial gain and fleeting entertainment.
You know, when you've been retired years and, you know, currently in your previous... He was a hell of a fighter a few years back, but we don't know what he's going to be like today. So, you know, you'd like to think he'd have a couple of warm-up fights so we can say, yeah, and then get him in. But boxing these days, I think the money's everything in it.
You fought both, obviously. In your opinion, who's better? Who's tougher?
I think Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I think Floyd Mayweather. I mean, and that sounds rich because he absolutely was probably one of the most brutal knockouts in boxing history, I'd say. You know what I mean? When I see him getting knocked out by Pacquiao on Instagram or YouTube or anything like that, it's in the top 10 of the most destructive knockouts of all time.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit past myself back in the day. You know, I'd had one or two. You know, I wasn't a master of defense like Floyd Mayweather. I'd take 4 to get one in sometimes.
A noticeable portion of the boxing fan group has expressed disappointment or skepticism about the fight. Many fear that Pacquiao's reflexes, stamina, and general physical condition are no longer at their peak, reducing the quality and competitiveness of the bout. There is apprehension that fans may witness a diminished performance from a legendary athlete, tarnishing his reputation rather than enhancing it.
A lot of people, you know, from that side saying that, you know, Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao have been negotiating the fight and everything. And I'm going to just be real, honestly, man, I don't care for this fight. Because I don't care to see Manny Pacquiao back fighting again in the ring. Like, it serves no justice seeing Manny Pacquiao after we just seen him fight in the exhibition and was, not looking good at all in this exhibition. Like, he did not look good in the exhibition fight at all. So I really don't want to see Manny Pacquiao fight Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios, I mean, he gets a big payday and he gets to put a legend on his resume. And I think Mario Barrios would definitely win this fight because I just don't think Manny Pacquiao has any gas left in the tank to fight, at an elite level like he did in the past. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see him mess up his legend over trying to come back and fight, a younger fighter when, Manny Pacquiao, he's way out of his prime. Way out of his prime. So I don't want to see this fight in particular for real, but yeah, Manny Pacquiao, like, damn near close to 50, man. Like, come on, man. It was hard watching Manny Pacquiao in the exhibition fight that we seen him in a few months ago. Like, shit, that's why Ryan Garcia was about to fight the damn dude, because Manny Pacquiao was getting clipped in that shit, man. For real. He was getting clipped, man. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to see Manny Pacquiao, fight anybody.
That's it for today's movie. Stay tuned.